Ladies and gentlemen, Falcons, we're going to be having a match between the Black Falcons and the Kenya Prison Men meeting each other right here at Kasarani Indoor Arena. I am your commentator, Sharon Kamumu. And remember, we had our match. We had our last match. That was the Kenya Prison. We had our last match. That was the Kasarani Lions meeting. The Kasarani Lions meeting the Homa Bay Lakers, and the Homa Bay Lakers were defeated. That was enabling the Kasarani Lions to get a spot in the fight for playoffs. We are always live every day, every weekend, right here at Kasarani Indoor Arena. And you can also watch our matches live at Kenya Kabaddi Union on YouTube, Kenya Kabaddi Union on Instagram, and Kenya Kabaddi Union on Facebook. On the side of the Black Falcons, that is where you're going to be privileged to be seeing teams like, on the side of the Black Falcons, that is where you're going to be privileged to be seeing people like Alan Omondi playing. You're going to be privileged to be seeing people like, Ryan Neville playing. You're going to be privileged to be seeing people like, Ryan, to be seeing people like Alan Udur, all of those amazing players. You're going to be seeing them here at this mat right now. At this mat right now today. Just few hours. Few minutes for this match to start. Just few minutes for the match to start. We're waiting for our teams to come back to the match. We're waiting for our teams to come to the match. With just few minutes remaining for this match to start. This is gonna be a match between the Black Falcons men. Remember, the Black Falcons men have not lost a single match ever they start. Ever since they started playing at this week 20, meaning they have played 20 successful matches. They have played 20 a spot on the playoffs. To win a spot on the playoffs, the Black Falcons are the first team to win a spot on the playoffs, and you're gonna be privileged to be seeing them play today here now. These are the Black Falcons men playing against the Kenya Prison. The Black Falcons men playing against the Kenya Prison men. In few minutes from now, you're going to be seeing them on the mat. Just few minutes from now, you're going to be seeing them on the mat playing. Few minutes from now, you're going to be seeing them on the mat playing. You have there the coach of the Black Falcons, that is Kevin Were. Our main umpire of that match is Isaac Oduor. Black Falcons will be the first to enter the match in few minutes from now. In few minutes from now, we're gonna be having the Black Falcons to play. Black Falcons is a standing team that has not lost any match, and the Black Falcons women are the defending champions of the KKPL Season 1. Defending champions of the KKPL Season 1. Right at Kasarani Indo Arena. At Kasarani Indo Arena. We are live on our social media platforms. That is at Kenya Kabaddi Union. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the mighty Black Falcons coming in, being led by the mighty Alan Oduor. You can see Ryan Neville there. You can see Ryan Neville. You can see that is Wazimu. You can see that is Wazimu. You can see amazing players there, ready to play, ready to make a history that they are here to destroy. These are the Black Falcons, being led by the mighty Alan Oduor. And their coach, Alan, and their coach, Kevin Were. And there they come, the Kenya Prisons. And there they come, the Kenya Prisons men, the men from the force. You can see how they walk, they show strength, they show power. They're here to play, to terrorize. They're not here to do. Kenya Prison men meeting the Black Falcons men. The Kenya Prisons men meeting the Black Falcons men. The main umpire of this match, that is Isaac Oduor. The main umpire of this match, that is Isaac Oduor, to ensure that you're getting amazing results, to ensure that you're getting amazing results. Getting amazing results. Amazing results here. The Black Falcons men meeting the Kenya Prisons men. As you can see, remember, this is the second last match of the day. This is the second last match of the day. The second last match of the day. The second last match of the day. Second last match of the day. second last match of the day, of this day. Remember that the Kasarani Lions won their match. That was 54 points and 34 points. 54 points in favor of the Kasarani Lions and 34 points in favor of the Kenya Prisons of the Kenya Kabaddi Premier League 2. That was the KCA University and the Githurai Cheetahs. The Githurai Cheetahs managed to get 72 points and the KCA University had 33 points. The JKUAT Assassins playing against Kiambu Plackers. The JKUAT Assassins won their match. That is getting 42 points and the Kiambu Plackers managed to get 38. Remember, we are in partnership with the Kula Zuri. This is match week 20. The Kayole Mbakasi ladies, they managed to get 5 strong points. 5 strong points. That is the UON Tigress ladies gave them a walk over. As we wait for the match to start, remember it's just few minutes for the match to start. It's just few minutes for the start. It's just 2 minutes for the match to start. As we are waiting for it, you can see our referee walking around majestically. Walking around majestically. Our referee walking around majestically, knowing that he is ready. He is ready to take it. He is ready to take it and to ensure that each team is getting the score they deserve and that there won't be any team complaining. There won't be any team complaining. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Alan Odor managing to get an easy bonus. That is Alan Odor managing to get an easy bonus. That was Alan Odor managing to get an easy bonus. And he decides to go back home and defend with just a bonus point. That is jersey number 6 of the Kenya Prison Men. Jersey number 6 of the Kenya Prison Men. He walks around, he went for the bonus point, but he was taken down. He was taken down. Jersey number 12 of the Black Falcons managed to get a point. He managed to get a point and decides to go back home and defend. That is jersey number 9, the captain of. That is the captain of the Kenya Prisons Men. That is 1 point in favor. That is 1 point. 1 point in favor of the Black Falcons. That is 1 point in favor of the Black Falcons. The Raider is sent to the bench to go think about reschedule, replan, and come back strong. He gets a touch point. Jersey number 20 gets a touch point. Jersey number 20 gets a touch point. Jersey number 20 gets a touch point. He gets a touch point there. He was taken out. He was taken out. That was a raider from. That was a raider from the Kenya prisons men being sent out to the bench. You can see the Black Falcons. They know they have what it takes. They know they have what it takes to win this match, and they are going to do everything to make sure that they win. That is Alan Oduor. That is Alan Oduor managing to get a point. Alan Oduor managing to get a point. Alan Oduor. That is a point over. A point in favor of that is a point in favor of the Black Falcons men, and there is a looming all out. There is a looming all out. There is a looming all out. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the last man standing on the side of. We have the last man standing on the side of him. He should watch the right cover. I was just talking about the cover, and the cover decided to take him down. That was Alan Oduor deciding to take him down. That was the first half. That was the first all out of the match. That was the first all out of the match, and that is Ryan going for red. That is Ryan going for red. He's managed to get a bonus point. He's managed to get a bonus point. That is Alan managing to get a bonus point. He decides to go back home and defend with the bonus point. They say you better get one and be satisfied than to lose all of it. He managed to get. That was a raider from the Kenya prison men, and he managed to get 1 point. That's a bonus point in favor of the Black Falcons. That is a bonus point in favor of the Black Falcons. It is a review. It is a review. The player of a player from the Kenya prison is claiming a point. He is claiming a point, and that is Isaac Oduor. That is Isaac Oduor trying to see if the player got a point or he did not. You know, that is the reason why we are having our referees around, to ensure that you are all getting points that are genuine and that you are all leaving this match when you're satisfied. That is 1 point. 1 point in favor of the Black Falcons. 1 point in favor of the Black Falcons. That is 1 point in favor of the Black Falcons. That is Alan Oduor. That is Alan Oduor. He managed to get a point. That was a good angle hold from jersey number 6, but unfortunately that was Alan Oduor, and he's not easily taken down. That is the captain. The captain, that is the captain of the Kenya prison men managing to get players out. Two good defenders out. That was 3 points. It was 3 points. He managed to send 3 points out. That is a point in favor of the Black Falcons. That was quite a good one. That was a good one from. That was a good one. That was Alan Odor back to the mat. That is Alan Odor back to the mat. That's Alan Odor's tackle, sending a defender out, going for a raid. Ryan Neville going for a raid. That is a That is the Black Falcons, man. That is the Black Falcons. No, that is the Kenya prison men managing to get 2 points, and there we have Alan Odor going for the raid again. Alan Odor going for the raid. That is Alan Odor managing to get a bonus and a point. He should go back. He should go back and defend because Ryan Neville and Ali to get him down, and he should watch the follow back. Should watch the follow back. And now we are having jersey number 12. Jersey number 12. That is Benjamin Oluoch of the Black Falcons going array. That is Benjamin Oluoch. Look at those turnings. That is Benjamin Oluoch. But Benjamin Oluoch was taken down by jersey number 4 of the Kenya Prisons Men. The Kenya Prisons Men are not here to play. They are here to give us hot tea. Those are the Kenya Prisons Men. That is Ryan's follow back. He gets a bonus point. He gets a stretch point. A bonus point, he claims a stretch point. But the defender said, no, it wasn't a stretch point. It is a bonus point awarded in favor of the Black Falcons. And now, ladies and gentlemen, that is our... Oh my God! That was a good escape from jersey number 9. That was almost a good escape from jersey number 9. But jersey number 20, that is Maxwell said. But jersey number 20, that is Franklin Otaya said, you're not going anywhere. You have to stay here, and here is where you are going to stay. That was quite a good one from Franklin Otaya. That was quite a good one from Franklin Otaya. And again, we are having Alan Odwor going for the raid. They should be careful of the kicks. They should be careful of Alan Odwor's kick, and he throws a defender out. It is a 1-1 point. It is a 1-1 point in favor of the Black Falcons, and the other 1 point in favor of the Kenya Prison. That is Maxwell Wafula on that corner. That is Maxwell Wafula on that making a tackle. Jersey number 3, that is Ryan Neville making a block tackle, bringing back Oluoch Benjamin. That is Franklin Otaya going for a raid. He turns. He gets a point. He gets 2 points. Franklin Otaya managing to get 2 points. 2 defenders out. 2 points in favor of. 2 points in favor of the Black Falcons. He should be careful of the right corner. He should be careful of the left corner. He should be careful of the left cover. That is Alan Odwor. Alan Odwor there. Alan Odwor, he gets 2 points. Alan Odwor managing to get 2 points. So 2 points plus all out 2 points. That is 4 points awarded in favor of the Black Falcons, babe. Captain of the Kenya Prison Men. Captain of the Kenya Prison Men. That was quite a good escape there. That was a good escape from him. That was a good escape from him, managing to get 2 points. He managed to get 2 points, sending 2 defenders out. Managed to get... It was... He was awarded 1 point. He was awarded 1 point. That is Oluoch. That is Oluoch. He was taken. Oluoch was taken down. His raid was unsuccessful. He should go back out, think about his life, come back strong, because today is like the defense is not like the defense is not his match because. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, that is Ryan being sent out. The left corner. Being sent bench. This is just first half of the match. This is just first half of the match, and we are expecting a lot of more points. A lot of more points from Black Falcons, from the Kenya Prison Men, because they all do because they are all mighty and great teams. Captain of the Kenya Prisons raiding. That is our captain of the Kenya Prisons Men raiding. He managed to get 1 defender out. That is Alan Odor raiding. That is Alan Odor raiding. Look at the movements. That is Alan Odor. Did he get a bonus point? Did he get a bonus point? They should be careful of the kicks of Alan Odor. They should be careful of the kicks of Alan Odor because he's known for his kicks and bonuses. He's known for his kicks and bonuses. And he got the bonus. My goodness, he went too deep and stayed there. Just to remind you that the Black Falcons are let's just call them over defending champions because the Black Falcons have not lost any match ever since this Premier League started. They have won all the matches ever since we started this KKPL season 2. Alan Odor managing to get a point. Alan Odor managing to get a point. 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes remaining for the match to end. Just 5 minutes remaining for the match, for the first half to end. 5 minutes remaining for the first half to end. That is the captain, jersey number 9 of the Ken. He should be careful. He should be careful because we are going to take him down. That was Alan Odor blocking him. That is Benjamin Oluoch. That is Benjamin Oluoch. He was taken down. He was taken down. I told you the defending skills of Black Kasarani Lions. That is Ryan Neville managing to get 1 point. Oh my goodness, that is tackle. And this is an all-out. 3 points in favor of the Black Falcons. 3 points in favor. The Black Falcons men are few points in front of the Kenya Prisons men. The Black Falcons men are few points in front of the Kenya Prisons men. But they are all doing a good job. The Kenya Prisons are doing a good job despite the fact that one of their amazing player, that is Ket Kadima, is not around. Considering that Ket Kadima has not quite sometimes now, he's not played like 2 matches, but the Kenya Prison men are still doing okay, and they are still proving that despite the fact that they're just them, they can do it. They have always done it, and they are the best on doing it. If you're just joining us now, remember this is a match between the Kenya. If you're just joining us now, remember this is a match between the. If you're just joining us now, remember this is a match between the Black Falcons. This is a match between the Black Falcons and the Kenya Prisons men. This is a match between the Black Falcons and the Kenya Prisons men.
Interview referee muulize vile games zimekuwa tunajua tu kufanya mambo hapo.
And the Kenya Prisons men, ladies and gentlemen, it is amazing match to watch. It is a match like I invite all of you to watch because it is amazing. This is just halftime of the match. This is halftime of the match, and I'm gonna be having the referee, the main umpire. I'm gonna be having the main umpire of this match to just have him talk about what he thinks about the match, what he thinks what the other team will be, what the other team will do to make sure that they are getting close or they are covering the gap of the Black Falcons. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Sharon and I'm the main commentator of this match, and you are the main umpire of this match. What do you think about this match?
Oh, good afternoon, viewers. My name is Isaac. I'm the umpire referee of the match. Yes.
Yes, what do you think about this match? This is a match between the Kenya Prisons men and the Black Falcons men. And as you know, the Black Falcons men are the team that has not lost any match since the KKPL season 2 started. What do you think about that?
Yeah, the match is nice. The players are really doing their best in terms of how they are supposed to play, the rules, they follow the rules. The match is very, very exciting.
Very, very exciting.
Yes.
Then I have another question. As we have seen the scoreboard,
yes,
you have seen that the Black Falcons men are in front of the Kenya Prisons men. The Kenya men are following behind. Like, what do you think the Kenya Prisons men should do to make sure that they are covering the gap?
What they should do?
Yeah.
As a referee, I'm not allowed to say that. Anyway, but what I could say, they should focus on their defense. Plus, they should be very cautious on how the raiders do the raiding and all that. Okay,
I have one last question for you. As a referee, when you are on that match, what are kind of the challenges you face? Like when now, let's say for example, when you're refereeing the game of the Black Falcons and the Kenya Prisons men, what are those challenges you face? Like the things you think they come in between your work, like your refereeing and the players playing? Oh,
it's all about players' code of conduct, which we should also really check on as the Kenya Kabaddi Union. Some of our players are not that much well conversant with the rules as much as, and also we look at things to do with how the players conduct themselves during the match and all that. Plus, I don't see any challenge that we made. Maybe we are having a challenge as a referee, as the Kenya Kabaddi Union referees. We have a challenge of enough officials.
Enough officials.
Yes, that's a major challenge that we are really facing.
That's a major challenge. And Isaac Oduor,
yes,
as I want you to talk to my viewers, tell them where we are and why we are here and why we are always here every day. Oh,
okay. To the viewers, we are at Kasarani Indoor Arena for Kenya Kabaddi Premier League Season 2. We always come here every Saturday. Sometimes we also come on Sunday. So for for everybody who want to watch the exciting match, the thrills, the games, please just come to Kasarani Indoor Arena every Saturday. You'll go home very, very entertained.
And you can also tell them to get us out at our social media platform. That is at Kenya Kabaddi Union TV on YouTube. Kenya Kabaddi Union on Instagram and Kenya Kabaddi Union on Facebook. Thank you so much.
Everywhere is Kenya Kabaddi Union.
Kenya Kabaddi Union.
Yeah,
thank you so much, Isaac Oduor, for your time.
Welcome.
And as you have all heard from him, he says that like one of his concerns, you just heard from him, he says that we lack enough officials, like we lack enough officials coming to referees. And another issue he has said, the players, like the way they carry themselves around, you might find that some players are misbehaving, and as a union, the union should check on that for their well-being. Yes, said the teams are doing well, the matches are doing well. All the teams, the Kenya Prison men should just put in more effort, focus, and the Black Falcons men are doing all right. The Black Falcons men are doing what they are supposed to do. Remember, we are right here at Kasarani Indoor Arena every Saturday to give you thrilling and amazing matches that you will not get them anywhere. Keep joining us. If you're just coming in live, send me messages, tell me what you think. What are your thoughts about this match? This is a match between the Kenya Prison men and the Black Falcons men. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second half of the match. And that is the captain of the Kenya Prison men going for a raid. That is the captain of the Kenya Prison men going for a raid. He should be careful. He should be careful of the left corner. He should be careful of the right corner. And he also should be careful of the cover. That is we are having Alan Odor on the cover. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one from jersey number 12 of the Kenya Prison, managing to send Ryan Neville to the bench. Managing to send Ryan Neville to the bench. I'm having that is Benjamin Oluoch going for raid. That is Benjamin Oluoch going for raid. That is Benjamin Oluoch going for a raid. He manages to get a bonus point. Oluoch manages to get a bonus point. Oluoch manages to get a bonus point and decides to go back home and defend. He manages to get a bonus point and decides to go back home and defend. That is jersey number 4 of the Kenya Prisons men. Jersey number 4 of the Kenya Prisons men. He tries a stretch there. He's trying a stretch. Did he get a point? He decides to go back home and defend. That is Benjamin Oluoch going for a raid. That is Benjamin Oluoch of the Black Falcons. You have seen how he plays. You have seen how the Black Falcons men conduct themselves. They are trying to show us that teamwork is all we need. Teamwork is all that can just make a team to stand together. Jersey number 9 raiding. Jersey number 9 raiding. That is jersey number 9 of the Kenya Prisons men raiding. Jersey number 9 of the Kenya Prisons men raiding. Will he get a point? He should be careful of Ryan Neville. He should be careful of Ryan Neville. He should be careful of Ryan Neville. For a raid. He tries a kick. He did not. It is a bonus plus a point from Alan Odor. Two points in favor of the Black Falcons. Those are 2 points in favor of the Black Falcons. 2 points in favor of the Black Falcons. That is the Black Falcons. And now we are having jersey number 9. We are having jersey number 9 of the Kenya Prisons. We are having jersey number 9 of the Kenya Prisons going for a raid. He tries, he gets a point. That is a 1 point, managing to get Alan Odor to the bench. That is jersey number 9 of the Kenya Prisons men managing to get jersey number 40. That is Alan Odor back to the bench. It is 3 against 1. That is Maywood Kwambao Spectacle activated on the side of the Kenya Prison. That is Maywood activated on the side of the Kenya Prisons. That is Benjamin Oluoch raiding. That is Benjamin Oluoch raiding. He did not get a point. We are having a substitution in favor of the Black Falcons. That is Maxwell out. Jersey number. That is Maxwell out. Jersey number 5 in. That is fresh energy, new energy for the Black Falcons. Jersey number 6 of the Kenya Prisons men raiding. He is strong, energetic. You can look at his legs and tell that he's quite a very Falcons, managing to get jersey number 6 to the bench. It's just on the side of the Kenya Prisons men, it is just 2 players remaining on the side of the Black Falcons men. We are having 1 against 7. 1 against 7. 1 against 7. That is the captain of the Kenya Prisons men. The captain of the Kenya Prisons men trying the movements. Will he get a point? Remember, he's a cheeky raider. He is a cheeky raider. He is a cheeky raider. There, he tried some movements. He shouldn't go back home because he should go back home and defend. Oh my goodness! He managed to get 2 points. There's a minor injury. There is a minor injury, but at Kenya Kabaddi Union, you know, we have like qualified medics who will take care of qualified medics who will make sure that you are getting the attention you need. That is a substitution again in favor of the Black Falcons. That is a substitution in favor of the Black Falcons. Jersey number 6 in. It was defender out of bounds. Defender out of bounds. The substitution had not yet taken place, and the defender went out. So that is a defender out of bounds. That is the mighty Alan Udur going for the red. Look at those steppings. You should be careful of his legs. You should watch his kicks. That is Alan Udur from the Black Falcons. He tries the kick. He gets a point. That is 1 point in favor of the Black Falcons men. Isaac Oduor is our main umpire of this match. That is Isaac Oduor being the main umpire of this match. Jersey number 4 of the Kenya Prisons. Jersey number 4 of the Kenya Prisons. He should be careful of the left and right corner. He should be careful of the left, right, and right cover. He should be careful of left corner, right corner, and left and right cover. He should be careful of the left in. Just talking of right cover, and he was taken down by the left corner. Just talking of the right cover, and he was taken down. Alan Oduor, that is Alan Oduor. Jersey number 14 of the Kenya Prisons men. That is jersey number 14 of the Kenya Prisons men. Will he get a point? He's he managed to get a point. He managed to get a point, sending one defender to the bench with just few minutes remaining. With just few minutes remaining for the match to end. With just few minutes remaining for the match to end. With just few minutes remaining for the match to end. That is oh my goodness, that was Otaya. That was Franklin Otaya giving a super tackle. Those are 2 points. 2 points in favor of the Kenya Prisons men. Jersey number 6 of the Kenya Prisons, he was taken down by Ryan Neville. He was taken down by Ryan Neville. That is a Raider save. That was a Raider save. That was a Raider save. That is jersey number 9. Jersey number 9 of the Kenya Prisons men, who is the captain. Still the captain. He should be careful of the left and right corner. He should be careful of the left and right corner. He was taken down. He was taken down. It is 1 against 1. That is 1 against 1. My God, that was almost a super tackle, but unfortunately, that was almost a super tackle. It was almost a super tackle. It was almost a super tackle. That was almost a super tackle, but unfortunately, all players in. That is another all-out in favor of the Black Falcons men. Oh my! I have no words to explain that. I have no words to explain that because the defense of the Black Falcons men, T for tough. That's all I can say. All I can say is that T for tough. That is Benjamin Oluoch going for a raid. That is Benjamin Oluoch going for a raid. Benjamin Oluoch, he tries some moves. He gets a stretch point. Did he get a stretch point? Yes, he got a stretch point. That is 1 point in favor of the Black Falcons. 1 point in. With just last 4 minutes remaining, with just 4 minutes remaining for the match to end. This is the last match of this day. That was a good raid, a good escape from jersey number 6 of the Kenya Prisons men. He managed to get 1 point. 1 point. 24 points for the Kenya Prison men and 53 points for the Black Falcons men. 24 points for the Kenya Prisons men and 54 points for the Black Falcons men. A bonus point in favor of the that is a substitution in favor of the Black Falcons men. That is a substitution in favor of the Black Falcons men. They are bringing in new energy. Those are recruits. Those are new recruits, new signs. New recruits, new signs. New recruits, new sign. That was Ryan Neville. You also that tackle. Oh my God. Sending out jersey number 6. That's all I can say. Jersey number 5 of the Black Falcons going for a raid. That is jersey number 5 of the Black Falcons going for a raid. He managed to get a new point. That is his first raid of the day. That is his first raid of the day, and he managed to get 1 point. That was amazing. The captain of the Kenya Prisons raiding, he should be careful. That is the Black Falcons raiding. He should be careful. Raider safe. That is 1 point in favor of the Kenya Prisons men. 1 point in favor of the Kenya Prisons men. And that is Ryan Neville going for raid. He tries a kick. He claims a point. He tries a kick and claims a point from jersey number 3 of the Kenya Prison men. Tuning in. Thank you so much for staying with us to the whole of today. Thank you so much for being our guest and showing us that we can do this with you. It was an amazing match. The Black Falcons won this match. That's all I can say. Till we meet again on tomorrow's matches. That is match week 21. Inshallah.